From The Independent, House Democrats furious as Congressman launches waste of time impeachment proceedings against Trump. Michigan Rep. Sri Tenedar's resolution attacked as waste of effing time by his own side, but Congressman insists it's, quote, about doing the right thing. Really? Well, he's canceled. He said, in the 15 days since I filed seven articles of impeachment against President Trump, he has committed more impeachable offenses, most dangerously accepting a $400 million private jet from Qatar, which even Republican members of Congress have called wrong. So after talking with many colleagues, I've decided not to force a vote on impeachment today. Instead, I will add to my articles of impeachment and continue to rally the support of both Democrats and Republicans to defend the Constitution with me. This is not about any one person or party. It's about defending America, our Constitution, and rule of law. I will continue to pursue all avenues to put this president on notice and hold him accountable for his many impeachable crimes. Now,
I wonder who wrote that for him, first of all. Go back one screen, Tim. Is he a little kid wearing his daddy's suit? Where are you going to suit like that from? You're in Congress. You're going to be on TV. Get a suit that fits, guy. He's 12 years old wearing his grown father's suit. It's a spoof with his sister. That's what he's doing right there.
You know, part of me feels bad for this guy. Because
look at the wig. Look at the wig on top of his head. Everything is wrong about this guy. Everything is wrong about him. I can't even see what's below the podium. There's a lot going wrong down there.
Even Democrats don't like him. Now, here's the thing. Nobody wanted this. I was on a debate with him. Cenk Uygur was also on it from the Young Turks. And even Cenk Uygur was laughing at him, saying, like, what are you doing? Like, you're going to convince Republicans to impeach him? You're wasting our time. And now the rest of the Democrats are saying the same thing. Let me tell you about Sri Tenedar. You've never heard of him before. You'll probably never hear from him again. This is a rep who does not know the name of the Michigan cities he actually represents.
He does. He just can't pronounce them.
You know, that would be funny, but he actually doesn't know who he represents. So he was interviewed, and
special election guy, or did he actually go through the whole process?
I'm pretty sure he actually won. And I think this is he did actually win. And this is indicative of Democrat leadership. They vote for whoever's got a D next to their name, and that's it. And that's why you end up with a guy. So he gets asked by this I don't know who this guy is, who's asking me, he says, what are the 5 gross point cities? Tenedar laughs and then says, look, I'm not here to answer a quiz. I'm here. I'm going to fight for the people of Detroit. I'm going to fight for my constituents. The interviewer then begins naming the cities, and then only after does Tenedar then start repeating them. This is who is trying to impeach Donald Trump. And this is why you've never heard of him.
It didn't work first term when you only had one chamber. Now you have no chambers, and this is going to work for you.
Well, you know what it is? There's no Democrat leaders. There's no superstars in the Democratic Party. So Sri was thinking, or someone advised them, you need to do something big to get attention and get press.
No one 5'5" has got a prayer. No man 5'5". I hadn't seen really stand up to him. You might be 5'5", I hope you're not. But anyway,
I'm 5'10".
No one 5'5" that's wearing daddy's suit has got a prayer ever doing anything big in the Democrat Party.
Not since TV became a thing.
In the Democratic Party?
Politically, anyway.
I agree. Actually,
I'm sure you can make a dig back through.
Half agree.
You know how tall Rubio is.
You could be a congressperson. You could be a congressperson.
Yeah, but past that, no.
No, that's Congress.
You know anything presidential, anything cabinet wise, anything.
You know what's funny is we were actually just talking about this the other day. Who was it with Emily?
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling her that one of the reasons women have a hard time with politics is they're not as tall as men. And she was like, no, height has nothing to do with it. And
it's all perception thing.
Absolutely. I pulled up 2 studies. Height absolutely plays plays a significant role in how your elections turn out. There's no information available about the exact height of Sri Tenedar.
I can make an educated guess. I think I'm pretty close to being right.
What if he's wearing a 2XL suit, and so he just looks short?
Then he makes bad decisions, and he should lose his job.
You're too poor and stupid to go out and get you a reasonable suit. You look like a clown.
Well, yeah. The guy is a clown for a lot of reasons.
That's a reasonable suit, man. Come on, you're better than that. That's a Men's Warehouse suit, probably bought on layaway. The tailor was out that day, and he's like, "Fuck it, just give it to me off."
You're making me feel bad for this guy.
Well, I can keep going for another 15 minutes.
I know they still had layaways.
Let's put 2 minutes on the clock. It's be funny things we can say.
He earned it.
He did.
I bet you it's a bad toupee too. It's a bad toupee. It's like real hair.
He did a live at a speech that he was really mad at people talking about his hair.
That's
really
very
upset. Yeah. He's like they say that where the country I'm from, they don't like my hair. They're talking about my. Well, I can't do his accent, but they don't like. He was very upset about his hair.
He doesn't even know which cities he represents. He doesn't. This is the problem we have in this country. People on the Democrats largely, but Republicans do this too. There was a story in New Hampshire, Phil, you might know this one, where a transgender anarchist Satanist.
You'd say that. You'll say TG now. TG.
Otherwise, you get banned.
I'm offended. I'm complaining.
A TG, anarchist Satanist, ran for the sheriff, I think, right?
Yep.
And the Republicans voted for this person.
Yep. Won. Or,
They get to see
Yeah,
it.
but won the primary, but
won the
lost the
primary.
general.
Lost the general.
And then
it was actually from my my county.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Oh, it's where you actually live.
Yep, in my county.
Did you vote for
One of those interesting things is Caitlyn Jenner. Red.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, that's a head scratcher right there.
There's a couple of red ones.
Yeah.
A friend of the show. What is
Blair White?
Yeah.
They're white. Yeah.
You know,
I've heard her as
there's-
about her. I mean, I was a Bruce Jenner fan my entire life. I have the Wheaties boxes. But listen to her talk. You know, I've seen her interviewed a number of times by Hannity. I mean, you love everything she says. You're like, yeah, I get it. Why can't you influence more of your community folks to think your common sense way?
is that Charlie LaDuff? Someone said that's Charlie LaDuff asking Shree those questions. We've had him on the show. Is that him? It's hard to tell.
I don't know.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is.
And every
What
What
are
are
the
the
fake hair.
5 gross
That
points
hair's fake.
cities?
so big?
well, look, I'm not here to
it
answer
doesn't
a
stick to the
quiz.
scalp.
I'm here to say that I'm going to fight for the people
Like, dude, cut your
of
hair a little
Detroit.
bit. Cut the-
This
Fight
dude's
for
70, I
my
think.
And gross
constituents
point.
and all of the
Yeah, I think he's 70. Look, man, people just vote.
Shree's 70?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shree Tanner does right now.
Google it.
Find out.
Somebody
I'm
pull it
doing
up.
it right now.
Wikipedia.
How old do you think he is?
45.
Yeah.
Are you for real?
I'm gonna
I
go
mean,
with
those.
57.
He's 57?
Sorry, no, I'm saying.
I'm going
They said they can't
45.
find it. What the heck?
What do you mean? He's 70.
Is that what it says?
I'm Googling it right now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
My judgment.
Do you know this for a fact, or are you just going off some?
Shree Tanadar was born February 22nd, 1955. He is 70 years old.
What?
Wow. Yeah, he became a U.S. citizen. He looks good, right?
yeah.
Give me what kind of weird, very
Good for
elixir
him.
that he takes, or whatever island he's from. Holy shit! You know what? I'm going to take back everything I just said about that guy. You know what? I'm going to take that back. No, I'm not. It was all pretty fucking funny.
No.
It all stands.
No.
That is ridiculous.
You got to take it back and then ask him what his routine is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
What do you do, man?
that's special right there.
He became a U.S. citizen in 1988, and he was born in Chakoti, Karnataka, India.
Never.
You know, I do have an honest question though, and I don't mean this to be rude or anything.
I mean, I think it's going to be good.
It's been what is it, 37 years? Am I doing my math wrong?
Since
Since he became a U.S. citizen.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Depends on when.
But why still have the accent?
You can't get rid of that shit.
You really?
No.
But I mean, you know, we got
If you move down to Atlanta, Georgia, you're going to stop talking like a Yankee?
no after 37 years, maybe. Like, who are you around where you're still talking like?
their own community.
My buddy, Damien Muscle, was telling me
within
about it. He's
their own
Aussie. He still has the accent.
But that's
he's
you
been
know,
here since
our
93.
Our friend Richie is Australian, and he's here, and he talks with
Lost
North
it, huh?
America. Yeah, he lost it,
I don't know.
but he can turn it back on and off. We had a
Well, but you know, from where he's from, I bet a lot of Indian folks he live around him, so he's probably not around
that's true. That's
the
true.
gringo white speak
yeah,
very
They
much.
stay within their own community, of course.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you know it could be, and I mean this in all seriousness. At a certain age, when you learn the language, you can't develop the muscle and neural pathways for a certain type
So
of.
at 88, if he's 70 now, at 88, that means he was like 63.
I can't even believe
Oh,
he's
yeah.
that.
He's,
He's 88. That's more than so 30.
gave him 20 years.
33.
yeah. But seriously, I mean, I was
In
fucking
1988, he was only
he looked
7
so
years
young.
younger.
And I pretty much hate anyone who's younger than me. I'm jealous of them.
Sorry.
He's sitting back watching the
that
show,
feeling.
like you said, he was 45, and he's like, "Damn right."
But seriously, not a gray hair.
he's happy now.
But now I'm actually positive that is a wig.
Of course.
That's not a toupee. That's a wig.
I mean,
Yeah.
he has the
Toupee's
hair.
like, cover up the horseshoe. No, that's a full on. That's a sheep on
He
your
has the hair of a 19-year-old emo band guitarist.
That's a straight sheep on your head.
I'm jealous of that.
You went by roadkill and you pick it up and suture that thing.
Oh, wait, you ready for this? You ready for this? There you go.
There you go.
That is a
He loves
horrible,
Panic at the Disco.
I mean,
horrible
he
win.
does.
Panic at the Disco.
He does not.
Big fan.
Those Panic at the Disco and glistening ties. He loves satin ties.
He's got a little bit of the wrinkles on the neck, but
That dude,
I'm
that dude,
amazed at his
that dude
forehead.
hadn't shaved
It's got to
once
be
his whole life.
Botox. There's no other reason for it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. What I don't know why we're talking about how young this guy looks.
How do we get
and
here?
his
Because
hair.
we're amazed. We're amazed. It's the most amazing thing I've seen
We're
all
sitting
week.
here saying he looks like he's 45 with the hair of a 19-year-old. You'd think this is like The View or something. Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.